sweet beans, my name is Silly and welcome to the Little Reader's Corner. Today I am sharing my moving vlog. So a little background before we get into it. I just recently moved from Hawaii to Washington State to Washington DC. I went to college in Washington State, but then everything went down and I had to put everything into storage. I moved out of my apartment and I moved back in with my parents for just about a year. And now I just recently got some wonderful news that I'm going to be pursuing my master's degree in Washington DC. So that means moving across an ocean, across the country. So it was a lot. I have been in a perpetual state of moving for about 4 weeks and it was very stressful, but the good news is I am currently in my new apartment. I am currently furnishing it. An apartment tour is coming at some point when I can afford furniture. So in this vlog in particular, you're going to see the 10 days to 2 weeks that I spent in Washington State. I was staying with some family friends and I had a lot of car troubles, which you'll see. But my storage unit was about a 2.5 hour drive away from my family friend's place where I was staying. So that's 2.5 hours drive there, 2.5 hour drive back every day when I was cleaning out my storage unit. So that was something. And at the end of that, I flew to Washington DC. I am currently in Washington DC. It was a mandatory move because I am starting my master's program soon and it is in person. Got my first shot of the vaccine, anticipating my second shot very soon. Very excited about it. So let's get on to the vlog, and in a future vlog you will see my first few weeks in DC and then my life in my new apartment. Let's go! I hope you enjoy. I made it. First leg of the trip done. Oh my gosh. It is now 1:06 a.m., which if you know me at all, it's very late for me, but luckily the time difference is in my favor because it's technically only 10 o'clock in Maui, which is exactly my bedtime, so that's perfect. Also, as you can see, I got a good pimple growing just from that flight. Also, hello? What is this? Couple fun updates. So first off, no, wrong hand. So my nail broke off. Not a big update, but also I might get a bruise somewhere here on my face tomorrow because I accidentally dropped my luggage onto the seat while I was trying to deboard the plane and it bounced and it hit me in the face. So, you know, real hot girl moment right there. So there's that. I finally made it. So freaking tired. Yes, but the flight went well. It was all good. I'm just so tired right now. So that's the update. I made it. I'm good. Just, you know, missing half a nail and possibly bruised. But truly it all went well. I'm gonna go sleep now. Round 2. Figured right now would be a great time to update because it's been a day. I'll give a full update in just a bit when I get home, but in short, these are my directions. So stick with me. Hear the whole story, and my phone has 3% battery right now, so let's do this. So while my car warms up, let's talk about what went down yesterday. Oh my gosh. Okay. Basically, I had to get my vehicle registration from the DMV real quick before I started my whole venture because my registration expired. So I went to the DMV, picked it up, tried to start my car. Ooh, and then it wasn't working, and the battery, oil, and check engine light were going off, and I was like, oh my gosh, because I just replaced the battery and the alternator like just a couple months ago when I was here cleaning out my apartment, putting everything in storage. I was like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? And then of course, because I literally just left that afternoon, literally like after I got home from the airport and finally got to my family friend's place, all I wanted to do was get some wings from Pizza Hut, get some groceries for the week, and get my vehicle registration. So of course my phone was on like 20% battery and I was like, great, good. This is how it always starts, right? Good. So tried to call my parents for some advice. Turns out they thought it was an April Fool's joke, so they were so they were being a little weird on the phone. It was not an April Fool's joke. Love the timing of that. I called AAA. I got someone to tow my car to the nearest mechanic, and then some family friends again helped me out, picked me up, and brought me to the mechanic. I told the whole story to the mechanic, and the mechanic was like, oh yeah, our next opening is April 13th. I leave this state April 11th, so not gonna work. I'm gonna try to sell this car before April 13th. So we went to the next mechanic. That mechanic was absolutely fantastic. Checked my car, did the whole engine test, took it for a little test drive. So since it had been sitting for basically a year with like a kind of a month in between when I was cleaning out my apartment, there's like a lot of moisture buildup, maybe some carbon buildup. So it's just acting a little funky right now. But the mechanic literally said that my car was in great condition, that everything was working perfectly fine. It's just being a little funky because it was sitting so long. So that's why currently, you know, letting my car warm up a little bit, because I now need to rev the engine to make sure that she doesn't panic again. So our girl's a little anxious, but that is what went down yesterday. After all of that, finally, I went to Pizza Hut to pick up my wings. I was 3 hours late to picking up my wings. I ran in there and I was like, look, I'm so sorry. I know you think I'm a flake. I'm so sorry. My car broke down. And they had kept my wings warm in their little heating thing. Ugh, what absolute peaches. And then I got some groceries. I went home. I was gonna do an update, but you know what? After that day of full panic, thinking my car was absolutely just not gonna be able to get me the 2-hour drive to my storage unit, I was a little stressed. So now it is the next day. It is Friday, maybe, who knows? And I'm on my way to my storage unit, so it's really gonna start going now. Like it is, we are gonna start going. So just got some coffee, had to get a new car charger, and I just started listening to Black Sun by Rebecca Roanhorse. Fantastic so far. Quite a few trigger warnings for bodily harm as a form of, I believe, sacrifice, but also for a funeral grieving ritual in a way. I'm only in chapter 2, so I'm not sure, but I had to really turn down the volume at some point because it is graphic. Let's go on to the storage unit. Alright, I made it to my storage unit. Oh my god, 2.5 hours of driving is a lot. Very caffeinated right now as well. So now I gotta go into the storage unit, see what it even looks like these days. I haven't seen it in like at least 6 months. Gotta take pictures of everything for the furniture and appliances I'm selling, and then sort through things. Oh my god, I'm a little scared, but I think it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be great. I'm just gonna get my bearings today and make a plan for the next couple days, and it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be good.
There is a life I lead in this city.
Just dropped off a lot of stuff at Habitat for Humanity. There's still a lot left in my storage unit, and there are a couple things that they can't take, like pillows and dishware right now, which totally makes sense. I just have to figure out what to do with mine. But for today, it's like 4 o'clock. I'm gonna get some takeout and then start my 2.5 hour drive home. And it'll be in the middle of traffic too, so, you know, prime time. So I just drove an extra 30 minutes out of my way, which means I have to go an extra 30 minutes back for this beautiful sushi from one of my favorite sushi places in Bellingham. And now I have a 3-hour drive back. And now it's 5 o'clock. I'm gonna need a big coffee, and I think I might take the ferry just so I can like sit for 40 minutes and not do anything. I'm so tired, it's only day 1. But at least I have this beautiful sushi. And I'm gonna get a giant cold brew from Woods Coffee.
Hurrying to cup my tea. I can take what I need to get by. It doesn't make it easy. The other piece of my heart moves slow, somewhere in the great unknown.
So I made it home. I'm having the worst freaking moving luck of my life. Okay. I'm finally ready to tell y'all the story because, oh my god, I was so stressed. I was so stressed for the last at least 3 hours. Probably 4. Yeah, it was 4 hours. Oh my god. Okay. Right after I picked up my sushi, had some sushi, and picked up my coffee for the ride back, my check engine light came on. Mind you, I had a 3-hour drive ahead, and just yesterday, I got my car fully checked out to make sure it was functioning correctly. So it got fully checked out. The mechanic, who my family friends trust with their lives, said it was like totally fine, it was working really great, and I completely trust that, and I'm sure that is exactly correct. But of course, when your check engine light comes on, like, depends on how well you know your car and how well you understand cars, but like, I don't have that much experience, and I had a 3-hour drive ahead, and I was looking at my car manual, checking like what the possible symptoms could be, or like what could have caused it. Checked the oil was a little low, so I added some more oil, hoped that that would make it okay and would make it go away. Nope, for at least 2.5 hours of the whole journey, I had my check engine light on, and I was driving like below the speed limit in the right-hand lane just in case something went terribly wrong, and I was so stressed. Oh my god, I was so stressed. I made it. Nothing went wrong. But oh my gosh. My like whole upper back is now like so knotted because I was just sitting there absolutely stressed out of my mind. I decided, you know what, I can't deal with this stress anymore while I'm already trying to figure out moving and selling my furniture, and oh my gosh. So I have decided to rent a car because driving 3 hours away, if something were to go wrong, I have people I can call, but it's really out in the middle of nowhere, and spending the next week not knowing if my car will explode on the highway, I can't deal with that right now. So I found a place where I can rent a car as an under 25-year-old, and I'm doing it, and I'm picking it up tomorrow, and everything's gonna be great from there on out, but like, oh my gosh. So now I'm going to eat the rest of my sushi, and before you freak out, no worries, I got veggie sushi, so like it didn't go bad in like the 3.5 hours that I was in the car, because I also had to wait for the ferry for like 40 minutes, so like the whole journey was maybe a total of 4 hours. I don't even know anymore. So I'm gonna eat the rest of my sushi. I'm gonna have some mini M&Ms. I'm going to watch Falcon and Winter Soldier because the new episode came out tonight, and I'm very happy that I can watch that now, and just, I'm so stressed. And I thought that this was going to be a really boring moving vlog, but everything's falling apart, and it's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. Okay. By the time you're seeing this, I will be fully moved, and all of this will be over. So let's just hope that everything goes well from now on, okay? Okay, wish me luck. Good morning. We've made it. We're in the car. The rental car. Thank goodness. Oh my gosh, thank goodness everything. Okay, let's just hope for the best for the next couple of days while I have this car. This car is very high tech. It's a very new car. Never driven this new of a car before. It's got like, look at all these functions. Look at that. I can like access my podcasts and my maps from the dashboard. I mean, I even brought my like FM radio transmitter to plug into my phone, because that's what my old car does. Oh my god. Okay, let's get some food. It has been a day. I'm exhausted. I did get a lot of stuff done, even though we did have a couple moments, okay? Just a lot of draining moments. Like crying in the parking lot, and then the person who's mowing the lawn comes and helps me with my desk. That was really nice. A lot of really nice people out there today. Really helped me out, which was lovely. I had to go to the garbage dump for the first time in my life, so that was interesting. I had to bring some stuff there that just couldn't go anywhere else. It was stressful, but I did it. Yay. After that, I rewarded myself with some See's candies, because I love See's candies with my entire soul. I got quite a few, specifically so that when I get home, I can lie down, eat something, and then have those. I also got a vanilla lollipop, probably for the drive back right now, because now I have to drive 3 hours. I think I'm gonna take the ferry again like yesterday, because it's just nice to kind of sit there for a second. Also, I think my timing is gonna work out again, that I'm gonna get there for sunset, so that's interesting. And on my way back, I'm gonna get myself a Subway sandwich because I'm very hungry. And I don't think I can drive for the next 3 hours without having a little something extra to eat. If you can see, my car is pretty full, and the trunk is full as well. Most of it is books. Most of it's my book boxes, because I want to sort through my clothing things up here at the storage unit so that I can bring some stuff to Buffalo Exchange for donation, because I have appointments scheduled with them to drop off stuff on Monday, I think. That was the earliest time they had. They'll take my clothes donations, up to 50 items, so that's quite a bit. So I will sort through that probably tomorrow, maybe Monday, but I don't know if I have enough time on Monday, so probably tomorrow. So tomorrow's sorting through a lot of stuff, and now I can finally bring some stuff back to the home to start preparing it for shipment, so that's good. It's been a really tiring day. Very emotionally draining, because I was just, oh my gosh. Also, the people on Facebook Marketplace who've been asking for my stuff are getting on my nerves, because now every single item which was claimed, like the first time it was claimed, that person now no longer wants it, and now I'm on the second round of people saying they don't want it. So it's getting very frustrating. Okay, let's get that Subway sandwich because I am very hangry, obviously, and I have to drive for another 3 hours. I've been listening to a lot of Dear Hank and John. I was listening to, what's that book that I was reading? Black Sun, I think, right? Black Sun. I think it's Black Sun by Rebecca Roanhorse. Roanhorse? Yeah. Yeah. Listen to a couple more chapters of that. It's very good. It's just at a anticlimactic moment right now, and I am exhausted, so I need something that can keep me engaged, just in case, like, no action is coming. I need to stick to some podcasts. So we're gonna listen to podcasts and some rock and roll. We're gonna drive home. I'm so tired. Got my Subway! 3-hour drive, let's go! next day, Sunday, Easter Sunday, mind you, and let me tell you, the Mortal Instruments are freaking heavy. Oh my goodness, this box completely crushed this box while in storage. My goodness. All right. I did a lot of stuff today. So, if we see here, I have the few things that I am going to sell. This that I need to bring to the dump. This that I need to find someone to buy. My mattress that I need to find someone to buy. 2 bags of donations, and my last 2 boxes. And that's planned for tomorrow because I'm coming up one more time before I have access to a truck to bring my clothes donations to the thrift shop that I have an appointment with, and then take those last 2 boxes down, go to the dump with the last couple things I need to get rid of, and then hopefully either I'll have the people to pick up the stuff that I'm selling them, or I just donate them somewhere. So I did it. Happy Easter. Let the chaos begin. Hello. I figured I would catch you up on the last couple of days because I haven't filmed in a couple of days. So basically the last thing you saw was right before I had to return my rental car. It all went well. Let's start with that. The last day that I had it was just a lot of driving. I drove up, I drove back down. It was a lot, but it was fine. I also was able to do a little social distance coffee meetup with someone who's going to a university that's near mine, which was really exciting. What a lovely human being. Oh my gosh, it was absolutely wonderful. And then after that, my family friends came back and they helped me a lot because I had to return the rental car. We figured out what was going on with my car, and now the car is fine, but like too little too late, you know, like whatever. And then I spent like basically a whole day just lying on the couch trying to recover from the amount of back pain I had from lifting things. And I don't know if you know, but I have no muscle, absolutely no muscle. So that was an experience. So I spent like a whole day just like completely, and then I spent another day trying to plan because I now had all of the boxes here that I'm going to ship to DC. So I had to repack those boxes in new boxes because those boxes, if you saw my first moving vlog from when I was packing these boxes like in September, you'll know that I've never really packed boxes before, and you wouldn't think that you'd have to know how to pack boxes, but apparently I did it wrong. And Maddie and Jade yelled at me. So I think I know what I'm doing this time around. So I got new boxes because the other ones got crushed and weren't well done, honestly. So I had to redo them because now they're being shipped across country. They're not just sitting in a storage unit. They're being shipped across the country. So they have to be like in good condition to protect the things inside. I have like about 6 boxes of books, 1 box of clothes, and then just like a couple miscellaneous boxes. And I think I have 12 boxes in total, which not too bad, honestly. Those have now all been packed up. I still need to weigh them because each box can't be more than 50 pounds, which I think I'm pretty good on all of them because I specifically put a couple layers of books at the bottom and then like a layer of clothes and then like miscellaneous stuff and then another soft layer on top to try to keep everything protected. So I think the weight for the boxes is going to be pretty good. I just need to double check all of them now. Yeah, so I was doing that. I also repacked my luggage because my flight is tomorrow. Yeah, my flight is tomorrow. I am literally flying across the country and moving to DC tomorrow. So that's terrifying. Oh my gosh. And literally just now I joined the Touch of Whimsy live show for the Percy Jackson and Lightning Thief book club pick that was for March. It was so much fun. Oh my gosh. We had such an amazing discussion. We were talking about the book and also the book to movie adaptation, which I went off a little bit, but it was fine. And then just generally about Greek mythology, and it was absolutely lovely. Oh my gosh, everyone in the comments was an absolute peach. And if you don't know Lexi and Kaylin, I mean, they're the peachiest of humans, like absolute nectarines of human beings. I'll link them down below because they're wonderful humans. And if you don't know their channels, they are excellent. Yeah, so we discussed the book. It was great. Now I just have to do some last minute things. And then I'm going to be on my flight at like 7 a.m. tomorrow, which means I have to wake up at like 4 a.m. at least. I'm a little stressed, but it's going to be fine. So I will see you for those last clips, but otherwise, this is kind of the end of the vlog. The last clip you will see will be me in the District of Columbia.
Hey, are you smiling? Yeah.
Wave.
Ghost Patrick riding a moped.
My name is now Filet.